Hey my loves, welcome back. Welcome back to the Unreliable and welcome back to Let's Play the Outer Worlds. Look at this. Look at this. This is my ship. Isn't it great? It's only mine because the former captain was squished, but you know, it's still all good. Oh, there's Pavati. Hey.
Items in the hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
I've no doubt. I've no doubt. Hey Pavati, how are you?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now.
Okay,
I
you...
was looking for a place that was quiet.
Okay.
I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am.
You do what you like,
Cozy
Pavati.
like, ain't it?
You do what you like.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Yeah, I'll bet. Bastard. Yeah.
He meant funny as in odd.
Right,
It's not
okay.
normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater.
Ah.
When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Right, okay.
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
Hmm.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Oh, that's absolutely no problem. I think it's time you move along, Pavati. Absolutely fucking hell no.
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Right, okay.
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh, that's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it does a good imitation. Ooh.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
Yeah, no kidding.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it. I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Pavati will be fixing you from now on, yeah.
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
Ah.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches.
Excellent.
You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
That sounds good. Cool. Brilliance. Excuse me. Obviously caught that plague down in Edgewater, which is actually just the flu. Shall we go and see what Max is doing? And have a good old nosy around the ship. Because everything's open now! Yeah! What is that? That's the holographic shroud. It looks like a proton pack a little bit. Okay, so how do we use this? The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Ooh, restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay! That's kind of... Oh, look at this! How pretty. So, I wonder what... oh, what's Hawthorne got here? It's a sentry saber. It's nothing we really want. Oh, so we have a bin. Let's transfer some stuff in here. I'll keep the Adreno, I think. I need that. We can... I think... We may as well put that away for now. We may as well put that away. Yeah, we can put that away for now as well. The shot cannon, the light machine gun I'll put away for now. I may use that later. All of this stuff is fine. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot of crap. We've got a lot of crap here. That's fine. I mean, whatever we use we can sell, or whatever we don't use, or whatever. Let's just have a kip for a little while. I think our character has earned it, don't you? Fabulous, fabulous. Now, where's Max? Is he still being a sod about it? What the fuck is that? Hello? There's no response from the automechanical. A serial number etched in the chassis includes the letter Sam. Are you another companion? Oh, we'll have that. You look like you might be. Yeah, we'll go and ask Ada about you. Ooh. Hello. We'll have that. What the heck is that? A photo of Pavati's... Oh, this is Pavati's, a stern older man with warm eyes. Oh, of course this is Pavati's room. Look at all the mechanical stuff everywhere. Oh, and she's kept a Spacer's Choice thing. Oh, that's kind of cute, I suppose. This is quite nice, actually, isn't it? Hey, there you are, Max. What on earth is that? The religious symbol on this flag denotes the order of a scientific inquiry. Right, okay. Books. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes and many passages have been underlined. Some passages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. I get that. I'm exactly the same, Max. Index of Banned Literature, Part 1. Various Qualifying Considerations, Part 2. Principal Rules of Restrictive Management, Part 3. Morals and Maxims of Banning Unethical Literature, Part 4. Proof of the Grand Architect and Predestination, a refutation of the titles listed here within. Part 5. Consequences, the Mind and the Will of Man when led astray. Part 6, Official List of Banned Titles, and Part 7, Prerequisites for Advancing the Investigation, Outing and Penalising of Offenders. Okay, he's busy boy, ain't he, eh? Busy boy. The Art and Science of Tossball, Impossible to Put Down, Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. God, look at this. He's got quite a collection, doesn't he, eh? So, Max,
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
You ruminate as much as you like.
What's occupying your thoughts?
A lot right now. Yeah, come on.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Yeah, that's somewhat concerning, yeah.
That's what my parents called it.
Oh.
I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation.
Right.
My passion didn't sit well with them.
Oh, okay.
My parents, ironically.
Oh, okay.
They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation.
Oh, that's interesting.
I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Oh, that's very cool.
They thought I was fighting the plan.
Ah.
Should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige. But that was not me.
Yeah. Yeah, this plan of yours sounds like a convenient way to control the masses.
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not.
So it's predestination,
Some
essentially.
choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Okay. Seems quite trusting of you to just sign on without knowing anything about me, yeah.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Okay. Makes sense. That seems a bit extreme. Oh yeah, what if the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for?
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me.
Oh.
What about you? What's your story?
Well, that's, yeah. I'm a thrill seeker and lover of great renown. I love a good adventure story. Yeah.
And how did he do that?
I was frozen at the time.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Yeah. I'm turning him in, yeah.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
It's a good point. Just because it's the right thing to do. I had family on the hope. My friends are on the hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Yeah. Oh, Vicar, you're out of my crew. I want you off this ship. No way. I like him.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Right, okay.
Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Yeah. So what is a philosophist? Yeah.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be
Oh
true.
yeah, you mentioned this before.
They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan.
I wonder if we're going to meet like a
most of the
philosophist.
perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Yeah, that's a fair point, actually.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay. Where do we find him, yeah? Only one guy in the whole colony could translate French, yeah. A formal what now? Yeah, yeah.
You caught me. Listen. Frowns on fraternization with philosophists. I'd like to keep my associations with our scholar friend quiet.
Oh, okay. No worries.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Scylla, ooh.
All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker, yeah?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay, sounds fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
He's very good at oratory, isn't
led
he?
sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
So he's quite a hard ass, isn't he? Sounds good, yeah.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah. I don't trust him, not as far as I could kick him, but I do like him. I can't help it. I think he's quite fun. He's fun to talk with, definitely. He's a very distinct character. They all are, actually. Him and Parvati both are very, very distinct at the moment. And I like that. I really, really like that. Oh, this is open now. Oh, it's the latrine. Of course it is. Of course it is. Is there only one for the entire crew? Does everyone have to share? Ooh, that might be difficult, especially when the crew gets bigger. Okay. Oh, look, I'll leave that. I'll leave that for Max. Let's go and talk to Ada about this, this robot.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hi, Ada.
How can I be of assistance?
I like how disinterested she looks.
The unit is a cleaning SAM.
Ah.
Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running.
Okay.
Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM.
Okay.
If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Alright. Got a minute to talk. Okay. I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain.
What are you going to
What
do?
would you like to hear?
Play my favourite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Oh dear.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Oh. That's not my favourite song. Thanks.
My pleasure, Captain.
Okay.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
Oh, she's definitely... she's mastered at simulating sarcasm, hasn't she?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Maybe. I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Okay. That didn't help your last captain much. No, it didn't.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that.
Oh, she feels
In our
guilt.
travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Ah. We both know I'm not Alex Hawthorne, right?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? He was.
Brilliant.
How can I be of assistance?
I like Ada a lot.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Oh, so she can give us information. That's very
How
cool.
can I be of assistance?
Okay, right.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Alright. Oh dear. She got a bit shirty then, didn't she? Maybe my reputation with her isn't as good as it could be yet. So, where was my quarters? I can't for the life of me remember. Oh yeah, it was just over here, wasn't it? Max is probably still having fun. Yeah, thought he was. Still at his desk. Captain's quarters. Much bigger than everyone else's quarters, of course. And much nicer too. Oh yes. Bit sparse though. Could do with decorating. Okay. Messages from Alex Hawthorne. Let's have a look. Hawthorne's unread messages. From you, Bedford. From Udom Wingman's Wingman Bedford to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Subject thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your space buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink wink Udom. Very cool. Okay. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humour and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend Udom. Oh no. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best Udom. P.S. Please respond. Hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it could be marvellous for our friendship, couldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Your dearest friend, Udom. Oh... Does anyone else feel really bad now? I found it hilarious that he got squished, but, you know, I feel pretty bad about it now. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every colour. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your new friend Udom. Ah, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay. Shrinky Ray. Captain's note, shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or to forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked Smidgen more nicely, he called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumours of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fella wonder if there's more to the rumours. Yeah, I'll bet. Captain's note, hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, I mean, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one. Before. But here is the good part. The Mardits said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Okay. Black market leads. Captain's note, black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast into the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. That's, interesting mythological reference. Let the record show I did apologise for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that, even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumours pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, weapons from the void. Okay. First SAM result. Okay. Experiment note 01695. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be difficult to get it up and running. Okay. With a few key modifications, I can envisage a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Experimental note 01696. Removal of factory standard part SUDS Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Okay. Progress set back is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. Hello. Experimental note 01697. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit, but it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, dialogue, stealth, tech, leadership, tech, stealth, dialogue, ranged. There we are. We're doing rather well, I've got to say. Oh, Vickers, the Max has got stuff too. So can he come with us now? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm most pleased. I am most pleased about that. I like Max. Okay, so maximum health, boisterous, threat generated, bonus support hack, increases your hack skill when Max is in the party. That's good. I'll have that. Cheers. Interesting. So Max is an actual playable character. I didn't really realise that, I'll be honest. Right, so we've got multiple quests now. What's this codex? Oh, this is just everything that we've got. Right, okay, that's cool. Change sorting. So, newest alphabetical quest type, location or region. That's a good idea. So, Groundbreaker. We've done all them. Okay. Newest alphabetical quest type, location or region. Space, weapons from the void. The empty man, yeah. Weapons from the void. So what's... no, let's not do that one. Let's do the cleaning machine. Find an acid steeper. Steeper with an acid steeper, but never picked up part from Roseway. Okay. So I don't know what to do about that yet. So the only thing I can think of... Oh, wow! Okay, so we've got Hephaestus, the closest planet to the Sun. The Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and as such it has claimed the planet for itself. It looks like there's one missing there. Olympus, the largest of Halcyon's two Jovian gas giants. Perpetual storms rack the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable. Scylla. Scylla is one of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon, the largest in a grouping of rocks known as the Charybdis cluster. Well, given the Greek mythology, Scylla and Charybdis were very close to one another, so that makes a lot of sense. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago. Eridanos. Halcyon's second Jovian gas giant. Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest these gases for energy. Monarch, one of Olympus's many satellites. What should have been Halcyon's second habitable world has long since been abandoned by the board due to monstrous, ravenous creatures. Ooh, and Tartarus is locked. Can't go there. Named after its hellish atmosphere, Tartarus is where the board maintains the maximum security penal complex known as the Labyrinth. Ooh. Typhon, father of monsters, an uninhabitable icy planetoid at the edge of Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon company. I bet it doesn't. Okay. So Phineas's lab, we can actually go there now. The Groundbreaker. Right. So that's in orbit around Terra 2. Right, okay. So what do we do? What can we do? Are there areas on Terra 2? Right, okay. We've only found the Edgewater landing pad, so we can't do that yet. We can't go to Typhon. We can't go to Hephaestus. We can go to Scylla. And we can go to Monarch. Dangerous. I really want to go. Because it's dangerous.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
I bet he would. Put him on screen.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb.
So you've said.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Colt Kelly.
I'm alright. Yeah.
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram.
Okay, brilliance.
I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They
Yeah.
can help us set things right.
Okay.
If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. cuisine, perhaps?
Maybe.
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Okay.
Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Bloody hell, there's so much to do. Once you have everything you need... Yeah, I've got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Okay. Alright, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Cool.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
Is that right?
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That
Oh.
was unexpected and odd.
It was, Ada, it was.
Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin.
Yeah, I got that.
How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, what was going on there?
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Yeah, you do. Right, let's go then. Welcome to the system map. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's go then. So, how do we land? So, we are on near Monarch. So, what do we do? Yeah, accept. Go for it.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Excellent. It's gorgeous. How do we get down? That's what I want to know, Ada. How do we land? Or can I not yet?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Land us.
May luck be with you.
No.
Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
It does, doesn't it? It just does. So, landing. How do we do it? Do we do it from here? Okay. I'm not quite sure, ladies and gents. I don't quite know how we do it at the moment. So that's where we are.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
Excellent. I don't want to be in orbit, though. I actually want to land. Do we just go out? Is that how we do it? Cascade. Oh, yeah, yeah. Excellent. So this takes us down. Brilliant. Oh, that's quite cool, actually. Nice and simple. And, so who do we take? Well, we've had Pavati for a while, haven't we? So let's take Max. Oh, we can take them both. Up to 2. Oh! So there's going to be like different interactions between... Oh, that's so cool. Oh dear. This is going to be nasty, isn't it? You can tell this is going to be awful. So yeah. Let's go and explore Monarch. We've been warned of hideousness. So, yeah. I'm a little scared. Just a little. I like going off the beaten track. I really do. Oh, wow. Cascadia. Yeah, no fucking kidding. So, guys. What the... What's that? Oh, it's just energy coming off of that. I was gonna say that looked like something, I don't know, camouflaged or something. Okay. Oh, look at this
I don't
place.
think I like this place one little bit.
I didn't think you would,
Let's go.
Pavati.
Living is overrated anyway.
Okay, my dears, I think we will call that a video. When we come back, we'll see if we can survive in this place. Until then, my dears, bye bye.